two new features could save us money in NBA 2K26, and there's actually evidence that this might be in the game. So y'all hit that like button for me, man, and let's get into the information. Now, I was sitting on the couch, just chilling, watching some Yu-Gi-Oh! Listen, don't judge me. I realized it was on Disney Plus. I hadn't seen all the episodes when I was a kid. I just thought, let me just watch it. Yeah, don't judge me. But I thought of a line that was in the courtside report that actually stood out to me, and it was kind of confusing. And I'm like, how can 2K do this? Now, the section that I'm talking to you about is this fresh play styles year round. I was thinking fresh play styles year round. I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're gonna give us animations in different times. But then I went to it and I read it. Now the section states, the My Player Builder in NBA 2K26 doubles down on everything the community loved in NBA 2K25 and more. They then go on to say, cap breakers return with big improvements alongside even more new ways to improve upon your build that reward smarter progression and give you new ways to evolve your playstyle all year long. So I'm confused. I'm like, evolve your playstyle all year long. Like, how can you evolve? If I'm a shot creator, I can't then turn into being a post scorer. Or if I'm a lockdown, I can't all of a sudden turn into being a slasher. So then this idea hit me. This line right here where it says cap breakers return with big improvements alongside even more new ways to improve upon your build. Even more new ways to improve upon your build. Okay, new ways. So we get cap breakers, but then there's other ways that we can improve on the build too. But these ways gives you even more new ways to evolve your playstyle all year long. So what I end up coming up with was the idea that 2K will have a feature that allows you to adjust your attributes in your build. Now this would be fire. We know 2K patches things, changes gameplay, changes ways the game plays. And now having the ability to actually adjust your build throughout the year to actually put it in the best position to play the way you want it to play or to use different play styles is actually fire. Now, would I say that 2K would let us take a build like this and just totally reorganize the build? So say I'll take the 96 drive and dunk down because I don't like it and I'm just gonna go a 90-something drive and layup instead. Or, you know, put more defense or super high, or just totally change the way the build plays. Now I, you know, got max speed, max agility, max defense. I don't think it would be like that where you could just change the entire build. But I do see that there would be times where you would be able to adjust a certain amount of attributes to change your play style. So again, with this build as an example, just say like we found out this year, 96 drive and dunk is really not needed. So just say I wanted to go back and go to a 93 drive and dunk and then take those attributes and put those attributes on something else, like say more speed or more rebounding, more steal, or whatever like that. And that would be absolutely fire, especially if the rumors that cap breakers will actually allow you to break the cap of your build. So say my 87 mid-range, which is the max that I can go on mid-range. Now I have the ability to take that mid-range, just say to a 92 mid-range, the attribute, because I can +5 cap break and literally cap break the mid-range shot. Now, the most likely thing is they will probably allow us to maneuver or move our cap breakers instead of them just being set to where they are. But I still think it's a fire idea, giving us a certain amount of attributes to be able to maneuver depending on a certain time of year. Maybe you do it once a season, once every couple seasons, you know, every other season, something like that. That would definitely evolve and change different people's play style, especially as the game evolves and gets patched and updated and stuff like that. Now, this second feature, I'm not going to act like I came up with the idea, but I did find supporting evidence in the courtside report, and this idea came from Uncle Demi. Now, I'm gonna let y'all hear his part first, and then I will elaborate on what he said.
Number one, when we make a build and we test out the build, there needs to be somewhere in the park where our build can be 99 overall, and just like how they have in the park where there is a only for new rookie players can only step on that court, they should have server or whatever to where we can go into the park with our build, testing it out, and be able to figure out if this is the build we want to use. That's the only court we can play on. It don't have to be the most exciting, glamorous. We can be in brown shirts, whatever. I mean, make it as dull and plain as possible to where you don't get no rep or anything like that. You're just testing out the build against other players. That is what you really find out.
Now, I thought this was a fire idea. We already have a build tester that we can test with AIs, but everybody knows the things that you can use against the AIs is not the same things that you can get away with the actual person. Certain moves, like in my max slide that I like to do, little hop, jumper, shot creating stuff, there's certain animations that work better on AI, but those animations don't work well when it comes to playing a human player. Going back through the courtside report, I saw that we have the build with new insights. Now, this first line goes, we know how important the process of creating your My Player is, which is why we've added more depth and quality of life improvements to the builder to help you understand the type of build you're making. See, so they want you to understand and have a better understanding of what your build is. Then they gave us a little tidbit about what things they added, saying with new advanced tools like the ability to preview unlockable body type and more. Now, this is where it gets to like the nitty gritty, the line that I need y'all to pay attention to. The My Player Builder is packed with upgrades designed to give you more context, more control, and more ways to create your perfect build. Now, we all know you can't create that perfect build until you take it into live gameplay and see how it is. So maybe they are working on something that's like that will allow us to play online against each other. And like Uncle Demi said, we can wear brown shirts, shoot. They can do something like NBA 2K21's Rookieville or whatever it was called, where there's just a server set for you to play and test your build at a 99 overall before you actually take it to the city, to the My Career storyline. I really think this is like a W idea. I know this second one is probably a little more of a stretch, but the first one, I don't think it's a stretch that much. But I hope they bring something like these features to NBA 2K26, because again, the more you know how good your build is, or the more you can adjust and customize your build after making it, the less money you will have to spend on creating a new build. And I know it's supposed to be 2K making money, so I understand if they do it to where you only can do it with a certain amount of attributes. So just say you get 20 attributes capped and you only can move an attribute up +7 or +8 or something like that. I understand that because they got to make their money, so they still gonna want us to make builds, but just a little adjustment. Because the thing is, when we make some of these builds, it'd be like just something little that you found out that you wanted. Like you want to go a 88 block, but you at an 84, or you want to go 80 speed with ball, but you're at a 75 speed with ball, or you want to, stuff like that. 80 jump shot, you want to go 85. If we had the ability to do that outside of cap breakers, then I think that would be fire, man. But anyway, don't judge me again on my Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm about to watch some of it after I get finished with this. Y'all let me know in the comment section though what y'all think. Do y'all think this will actually be something fire or not, man? Don't forget to hit that like button, and listen, tomorrow is the first day that we might get news for gameplay. So we got the gameplay live stream going to be coming up. Once I get the actual time and date when that live stream is supposed to happen, I will schedule it. Y'all can go over there and set notifications on it and stuff like that, so y'all can make sure y'all up to date with the news, or we can go over every detail of what's gameplay, what vacuum animations, stuff like that we might find in NBA 2K26. But anyway, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. Later.